In the third part of this ongoing series, I will discuss and demonstrate one of the cornerstones of good hand sketching, namely line quality. There are two kinds of line quality, good and bad. This might seem obvious to you, but it is very difficult for some students to discern between the two. In particular, the straightness and cleanliness of your lines play a major role in the execution of good line quality. In the left column, you can see examples of well-drawn lines that are straight, unbroken, and unambiguous. However, the right column showcases very poorly drawn lines that each exhibit one of the 5 common line drawing pitfalls that often hinder students. On this page, I will demonstrate for you the nature of each of these line drawing pitfalls. By simply avoiding them, you will always be able to achieve good line quality. Overlapping lines are typically characterized by short, quickly sketched lines that are overlapped as they are drawn sequentially in order to build up a longer line. However, the result is a very fuzzy or hairy-looking line. Broken lines are often distinguishable by short lines that are sketched close to each other in sequence, but do not actually connect to each other, leaving small gaps along the length of the resulting larger line. Wavy lines are usually composed of a series of convex and concave curved lines, joining end to end, giving the entire line an undulating look. Jagged lines resemble cracks in the pavement, giving the impression that the person who is sketching has very little muscle control over their pen or pencil. It tends to be very random and jarring. Curvy lines commonly look like a very long and sometimes subtle arc, as if they have been drawn as a section of a large circle. This type of line pitfall is often symptomatic of a limp wrist while sketching. These lines are clearly identifiable as straight and clean lines, carefully avoiding all of the pitfalls. However, these lines in the right column all suffer from a variety of line quality pitfalls. As you can see, the idea of good and bad line quality also applies equally to drawing basic shapes like the square. Here, I am sketching squares that suffer from line quality pitfalls in the right column, while those in the left column are drawn with much better line quality. It is important to note that when you are attempting to draw curves or circles, the same pitfalls apply and should be avoided as well. As you can see in this demo, the arcs and circles in the right column again exhibit the same 5 traits of bad line quality that should be avoided. In stark contrast, the arcs and circles in the left column avoid those traits entirely and are easily discernible as arcs and circles. Remember, always try to avoid these 5 pitfalls of bad line quality at all costs. It will only serve to better enhance your ability to clearly and quickly communicate visually, both to yourself and to others.